amateurs here on night 3. Not straightforward, is it? That man there, Alex Spellman, is not out of it, not mathematically, but would need a mini miracle, wouldn't he? After a couple of defeats in the group so far. For Michael Smith, meanwhile, a former champ, of course, beat Nathan Aspinall and then lost to Luke Humphries. There are a whole load of permutations. This outcome also kind of dependent and can affect the outcome of the Luke Humphries-Nathan Aspinall match that follows this one. Michael Smith really needs to win and win big as well. That is all he can control. So can he do it? To talk you through this and maybe the rest of the permutations, I'll hand you over to John Parr and Rod Stuff.
Thank you, Emma. I think that is the darting equivalent of being thrown under a bus. But this was the tournament, wasn't it, in 2022, when Michael Smith emerged. Everything comes to he who waits, and Michael Smith had waited a very long time and finally got his hands on a big prize at the Grand Slam of Darts in 2022. Went on to win the World Championship a few months later. He's been in 2 other Grand Slam semi-finals as well, so it's been a tournament which has fond memories for the bully boy. And is it the tournament after some very disappointing months, years in fact, for Michael Smith, since that World Championship win, that witnesses his rebirth as a darting superstar?
It's Alex to throw first. Game on.
To qualify here, he's going to need to put away Alex Spellman to some tune. We've got the company
70
of the Professor John Parr, who has every tool known to man to process the calculations, otherwise known as the back of an envelope and a pen. What do you reckon to this one, Professor?
Just instinct.
100.
Yes, it's important to win as many legs as you can. You need a leg difference to get a strong position, and certainly Spellman, you figure he needs a 5-0
28
to have a chance even. But for Michael Smith, we don't know. You don't know the other results, so you have to wait and see. So you just
45.
you play to win as strongly as you can. You know that's important. But the actual numbers are harder to divide.
The other result John is alluding to is from the final match of the evening, and that is between Luke Humphries and Nathan Aspinall. But you feel free to buzz in with mathematical news, John, at any time.
98.
Michael Smith here, a strong favourite. We saw Routingtons in the last match when Gawain Price railroaded Stefan Belmont 5-1, and if you believe the odds makers, something similar could be on the cards here, and Michael Smith will hope it is. It's been a tough couple of years, but is he back on the comeback trail after what you Americans would call a demise, John?
60.
In the last 18 months, that's the word, isn't it? A demise?
I think demise, yes.
Oh, I thought you not said demise, sorry.
Oh,
I heard it once.
It's news demise.
24.
But did you think it was a demise or demise, or did you think it was just a blip these last 18 months or so for Michael Smith?
Well, I think it's just having some issues. You know, things come along, and you don't always have all factors of your game or life working well, and health and injury, whatever you want to say. You have to overcome some things sometimes, and I think that's just the issue here. Obviously, for Michael Smith, that he's dealt with more than one things here, more issues that you want to have to.
78.
Yeah, he's had injuries. He alluded to the method he's utilising to try and cure those problems that he's had with the hands. Here,
60.
hopefully having no problems on double 10 to take the opening leg of this contest.
Yeah, break a throw, great way to start. You got to get it hit though, and there it is.
First leg, Michael Smith. Second leg is Michael to throw first.
Well, when we started the match here, Michael Smith had 2 points, same as Nathan Aspinall. Smith's leg difference absolutely flat. He won 5-3 against Aspinall. He lost by the same scoreline to Humphries. And Humphries himself has got 4 competition points and a huge leg difference, so
40.
he's in control of the group at the moment, but he's got to play Aspinall in the last match. So we could see leg difference coming into play here. It's possible that 3 players could be on 4 points, Humphries, Aspinall and Smith. And that being the case, or that being the possibility, Michael Smith needs to really win here with a wide as margin as possible.
Yeah, it's not a good night for having some legs off in the doubles department. he has to take every opportunity.
66.
And fortunately for Michael, Alex has really not got going on the scoring consistently here to pressure that element of it. So
96.
to this point, looking very much like Michael Smith will get his opportunities. There's a couple of times now, Spellman's had a great first start, but not able to use it, follow it in. And that's very frustrating.
100 left. One in treble 20 to leave the double.
65.
But even so, he should be at that target in one further dart. Single 20 for double is the combination for the bully boy for 2-0.
137.
Against the man they call the Jackal.
Well, the Jackal put some pressure on Smith here, asking questions about his throw, and it's a double 10 to hold it.
50.
And the opportunity to
Alex
break
McCoy,
back is
58.
here for Alex.
Indeed it is. On that same target, double top. And the switch to double 10 is successful
Alex
to tie the scores.
Third leg, it's Alex to throw first. Game on.
Well, that's a good settler, and especially you get to come back to the hockey to start the throw. In leg 3.
Well, in his first match, Alex Spellman
50.
did not even get a sighter at a double against Luke Humphries as he was whitewashed. He actually led 2-1 against Nathan Aspinall before losing 5-2.
Wow, he does follow a good first start this time.
121.
Can't make it a trifecta of fun.
That's the trifecta you were alluding to, John. The Smith trebles up to leave 187. And of course, we don't know what would have happened if Michael Smith
125.
had hit double 10 in leg 2 to go 2 up. Maybe he wouldn't have played like this in leg 3. We'll never know that, but he might feel that this could easily be 3-0.
99.
And every leg he loses is pushing him closer to elimination, even if he wins the match, quite possibly.
Yeah, it seems
84.
like
Michael require 88.
perhaps an easier assignment for Smith
Yes.
tonight than the other two he's competing against for the spot through. But
81.
On paper, John.
Alex Spellman, he's a
121.
fierce competitor, and he can be quite steady. He hasn't really had the steadiness to this point, but if he gets into his best game here, it's going to really make
52.
life
Michael
tough for
requires 7.
Michael Smith.
Choice here, and it's going to be 3 for double 2. Now he gets to double 1, and he finds it.
Michael Smith.
So yet another break of throw, but when I say make, Spellman could make life tough for Smith, I don't necessarily mean winning the match. I just mean in terms of the leg differential.
Yes, he could be a spoiler, John, can't he, even if he doesn't win the match.
That's right. He can grind out enough legs to upset Smith's plans here.
And it's an odd scenario for Michael Smith because he's almost not running to win a race. He's running against the clock as well, and that makes it
96.
confusing, perhaps.
Well, it is confusing.
Well, different anyway, at least that.
Yeah. When we see the averages, it looks like, it's obvious. Okay, well, Smith
96.
a lot better than Spellman to this point in the match, and, what's the mystery here? Well, the mystery is how many legs better Smith needs to be than Spellman to maybe get through.
140.
And it is a mystery because we don't actually know that at the moment, because we don't know what the result will be between Humphries and Aspinall. Well, if it was a football tournament, these two matches were being played at the same time. Doesn't really work in darts. Maybe they could stick another board up and just have 2 matches going on simultaneously, John. You could commentate on both of them. That would be tremendous.
95. Michael require 170.
Big fish.
Both on it. One thing for sure, though, both Humphries and Aspinall will be wanting Spellman to win a lot of legs here, and maybe even win it.
60.
So it would make their lives relatively easier, wouldn't it?
They were both on the fish. They were both on the fish. One man misses and the other man didn't get. Right. 76 was the target here. Now it's tops.
36.
So another missed dart at double. He's missed 7.
Require 110.
And he may pay again.
So treble 17 to leave tops. Can't get that equation sorted.
78.
Michael Smith has crafted or being presented with a number of opportunities, and now he's taken one.
Michael Smith.
3-1.
Fifth leg is Alex to throw first.
Yeah, the first hold of throw in the match. So Smith will be hoping he can continue to break the throw of Spellman.
Well, I mentioned his leg difference started at flat at 0. If he were to win by 2, which is the current margin, it'd go to +2 naturally, which would edge him in front of Aspinall's at the moment. But Nathan Aspinall has a game to play against Humphries.
Good start to this leg from both of them.
100.
Spellman looking like he's settling in here a bit and defending his throw fairly well here.
57.
Well, I wonder what Michael Smith is going to do at the conclusion of this contest. Is he going to go and have a lie down in a dark room and wait for someone to come in and say, mate, you're through, or you can book your taxi, or is he going to watch the game and torture himself?
You have to torture yourself. I mean, you can't just not look.
83.
I mean,
well, he's got to win here first. And that's another conundrum, isn't it? Can the human brain, can the dart player's brain concentrate on the matter in hand when there's all sorts of things going in that mind and going on in that mind about what might happen?
60.
I mean, let's face it, Rod. Darts is the sort of game that's its own torture when you're just playing on the stage as it is. I mean, they're pretty strong this way.
No finish now, but
96.
it's a reasonable setup to leave a 2-dart combination finish for the American. And Michael Smith needing a big one. The treble 17 would have left the ball for the bully boy. But now to close to 3-2, Alex Spellman. Tops it is. Oh, it's there. Alex Spellman making life even more awkward for Michael Smith.
Yeah, he kind of blocked the right side of that tops and moved over to the left, picked it up very well, Alex did.
140.
And that just would ratchet up the tension level in Michael somewhat. As we said, the mystery match here, he just doesn't know what he needs to do. I mean, he knows what he needs to do in his leg, and that's keep hitting 140s to hold his throw.
Can't get that first dart where he wants it, but managed to find the target with the third. But nonetheless, the heat has been kept on by the American, a man we've seen play at the World Championship at the Ali Pali a couple of championships ago when he lost to Ryan Joyce.
And played very well, though. Very good standard in the 90s.
60.
And this is by no means a comfortable hold of throw for the former Grand Slam and former world champion. Far from it, in fact.
91.
He is first to a finish, but it will require a treble to single to double. And Spellman is going to be closer, I think.
Well, I don't know how he resisted just following that first dart in the treble 20. And maybe the options he took, he might cost him here.
Oh, now then. Well, after all that, Michael Smith can't go out, and Alex Spellman, against the odds, has a chance to level up the match. 81 left. And that treble 19 leaves double 12. And that, had it found the target, would have left the match level at 3 apiece. Michael Smith dodges one there. My word.
Yeah, but it all comes down to, can you get the double? Yeah, and there's a yell. And confirmation he did hit it, and confirmation there was some question because there's relief in that yell.
Well, the final, when he beat Nathan Aspinall, he took Aspinall to the cleaners 16-5. And I suspect that was a much more comfortable afternoon or evening, despite being a final, than it is here for Michael Smith. This is as much an endurance test as a darts match. This is tough. Short course darts, tense stuff. And no breathing space. Nothing comfortable going on here for Michael Smith.
Yeah, even if he wins this leg to win 5-2, he doesn't really know that means much.
Quite right, John.
100.
But 5-2 is as good as it can get now for Michael Smith. Spellman firing away, casting a spell on the treble 20.
Yeah, there's just urgency.
100.
Every leg this goes deeper for Michael Smith.
Well, that will be music to the ears to Michael Smith, but he still needs a 2 treble visit, you feel.
He had to put himself better, and he won't do that.
61.
In fact, he hasn't left it out at all, so
43.
Spellman can kind of relax, have a relaxed attack on this. It's more of a setup visit.
Indeed it is.
63 left, so
93.
ended up leaving the bull, but he won't go for it.
86. Alex Rakai 50.
Tops it is for the American. Oh, so close. And so close again. Well, those 2 darts missing by millimetres could, in the end, save Michael Smith's Grand Slam skin. Who knows? He wants 36. Michael Smith wins. Michael Smith wins by 3 legs. Those 2 darts at Tops and Spellman could have proved disastrous, but he survived them. And now he wins by 3 clear legs to move ahead of Aspinall on the league ladder by 2 points at the moment, and by 2 legs as well. It all comes down to Aspinall versus Luke Humphries. Luke Humphries, the 9-dart hero from last night, against Michael Smith.